I think we have time for some questions here before we break for the gala dinner. And I think if I may just conclude very shortly that after hearing my colleagues here, I think we can conclude that it is possible to earn money even if you are clean and safe. But it is a big challenge. I appreciate completely what you say. I have my own ship owners in Denmark. It's the same story, and it is a fantastic challenge. And I think we should concentrate our work here in the PA Safe on trying to solve these fantastic problems for the ship owners, so that they can still earn money and be safe and clean, because that's what they really want, if I understand you correctly. But it's a big challenge. And I will now open the floor to questions, if anybody has a question.
Could I?
Yeah.
I want to discuss this topic. Can clean and safe Baltic shipping make money? It shouldn't be can dirty and unsafe Baltic shipping make money?
Yeah, that's a good way to turn it. We believe strongly in quality shipping, so I agree with you. It's the only way, but it is still a challenge. If you have no questions, I'm yeah.
Can you show? Yeah. Well, I'm from Estonia. I'm here with the Baltic University program. My name is Drazdov, and I have a few questions. So we know that the technology is slowly rising. So ships that were built 20 years ago pollute the environment a lot more than the newer ships, right? And in the future, we strive to go for more environmental friendly technologies. So for example, today some company wants to buy a new ship, for example, I know, Tallink maybe, or Viking Line. And so now the question is the new technology more expensive than the old technology? So if they build a new ship with the old technology, for them, it will be cheaper? This is the first question.
For the moment, the price is slightly higher for LNG.
For new
technology. Because of these LNG tanks are quite expensive.
Okay, so maybe you think that there should not be a possibility to refuse. For example, I'm the owner of some company, right? I want to build a ship, but there is no possibility for me to build older ships. I can only go forward, even it will be more expensive. But this is my only option to build this type of ships. Maybe even if they will be slower, if the policy will be there from governments, they will just refuse to allow me to build older ships that will pollute the environment.
But it's not possible to run that kind of ship in the Baltic after 2015. You have to do something.
Only the newer ships.
There is no old technology.
It's even
you don't build new ships with old technology.
Well, I mean the technology that pollute the environment more.
No, you have the sulfur directive 0.1.
Okay.
You have to go under that.
You have some regulations.
So there is no explanation
So
to refuse.
No,
We have no chance to postpone. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it will be 2015 and it's a regulation. But what you're talking about is very complicated, because if you want to do regulations like that, you have to pass through the IMO, and all the countries need to agree on these regulations. It's very difficult, and often it takes many years before you have these kind of regulations. So the countries have taken another way. They have made regulations for the environment things, and from 2015 you're not allowed to put sulfur into the air more than 0.1%.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That if there will be only one door to go towards the new technology, even if the ships will be slower, even if it will be more expensive, but there is no possibility for companies to build cheaper ships.
I understand completely. Yes.
They still will go forward.
Yeah. So if you were not allowed to build.
Exactly.
Yeah. Other questions? Yeah. Finn.
Yeah. My name is Finn Larsen. I'm from Denmark, actually from the Danish Navy. I got a question about the Clean Shipping Index, because I think it sounds like a brilliant program that you can sell to every ship owner and a shipping company. You mentioned a couple of times that there were cargo owners involved in the program. Now, is there also equally many cargo ship owners into the program? Because I think you need both, and you need the same amount of both to get this index really off the road and working. And my second question would be, if you sell this program to all these shipping companies, what do you think the chances are that a cargo owner will actually choose a ship which I expect will be slightly more expensive to go from A to B than, in my experience, normally what you go for is the cheapest transportation possible every time, or it goes slow steaming or any of the other good solutions. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Two really good questions. Start with the first one. I agree. You have to have both parties present in order to do something. Currently in the Clean Shipping Network we have 32 cargo owners who use the index. So they're part of a network and they use the data and they sign a letter of intent stating that they really use it in their procurement process. And we have, I think it's 50 ship owners currently reporting into the database. So it's 50 ship owners connected to 32 cargo owners, to answer that question. It is so in our scheme, the cargo owners, they do the decision making. So they are really in the driver's seat. They really they require from the ship owners to report data into the index. And if they get this question by a network of 32 major customers, generally they don't decline that request. So that's how that works. Yes, but there's interaction between the two. About the pricing, yeah, of course, this is an individual decision by individual cargo owners in the network. Am I going to choose one ship owner over the other, even if it's a bit more costly? I know for sure that there are some cargo owners who do this. They look, of course, pricing, reliability, lead time are all the most important drivers for decision making. But the fact is that environment is becoming one of those. So if you look, sort of, if you have the top 5 of decisions, they take sustainability into account as well. I think it's more a matter of if you have 2 ships performing, or 2 ship owners performing differently with equal pricing, then they will go for the option that is most environmentally friendly.
So a little bit add. So actually, even now we have cargo owners who are requiring chartering the ships, requiring the first class rated ships, meaning that prime ship owner, cargo owners, they have a right indeed, and they use such things. And I think that it's very important that to mention that cargo owners, the first, how to say, the drivers for the shipping sector, to use the clean ships. All us thinking about the price in the first stage, but the secondary going with our is it a green water or it's clean water? But the first look, we are looking just to what's the price for the glass of water. So meaning that anyway, I believe that all depends on the cargo owners. If they charter vessels very high rated, very clean, so that will be future indeed in the Baltic or North Sea.
And I guess, Mr. Kutka, it's not only the cargo owners, but also the end consumer. So how can you engage the end consumer if you have to choose between 2 equal goods in the supermarket, and you don't know about the shipping index? How do you manage that? Will you mark the products at the end also with your mark shipping index?
Yeah, that could be the future, to have full labeling on all the products. I think I talked to supply manager of Nike lately, and he said that within 10 years you will have a CO2 footprint on all the products we consume in Europe on the packaging material. And then of course you would see a division, shipping, road, in the CO2 there as well. So I think it's going to that direction. Between now and 3 years, Clean Shipping Index will not be displayed on any product. It's really a business-to-business scheme.
Thank you very much. Anything else? Yes, but I know from the Danish ship owners that they are not afraid of the competition, but it should be on an equal level. So everybody should compete on an equal level, and that could be a measure to do that. Yeah.